What's up guys, I'm Matt, this is PSI Conversion, and in this video we're going to be replacing this intake manifold with the new C8 Corvette intake manifold. So like I just said, we're going to take this stock truck manifold, replace it with this nice pretty looking C8 Corvette manifold. And to do that, we're going to have to clearance some of the bottom because typically in the Corvette, this intake sits the other way around. So first thing is to remove your intake manifold, you're going to need a 10mm socket. And get rid of this foam insulation. It's a good idea to cover up your intake ports, whether it be with tape or you have some metal covers or whatever, just to make sure you don't get any debris in there. And what we need to focus on is the area around the high pressure fuel pump at the back of the valley. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some diagonal cutters and a Dremel to clearance out this whole back area back here. I'm going to take this cover off so I don't scratch it up. So I'm going to take my diagonal cutters and first use it to cut off whatever I can up here, and then later I'll come back with the Dremel and sand it nice and flat and smooth. So like I previously stated, the majority of the work that we need is going to be in this back portion. We're just going to get rid of all this bracing and make it nice and flat to make room for the high pressure fuel pump. You can see on the front of the intake manifold, like I said, it normally sits backwards. They had a nice little pocket for it to sit in. When you put it on these L86s or LT1s, it's going to sit back here, so we're just going to get rid of some of this bracing. All right, so we got the bottom file down. I did switch to a hand file just to clean it up and remove some more material. You have to go right around the pump area. You do have to go a little bit farther down than the ribbing. So you want to just go slow and make sure you test fit the manifold until you have enough clearance. And you're going to take your 10mm again and go ahead and torque your intake manifold down, swap over your throttle body. These do have the same size throttle body as the L86 and LT1s. And then we'll go put the cover on it and it'll be looking good. All right, so a quick note with this manifold is that you cannot transfer your bolts from the L86 manifold. You do have to get longer bolts, otherwise they will not reach into the cylinder heads. So we'll have to get new bolts for that. All right, and here's the final result with the LT2 intake on an L86. You get a nice cool looking intake manifold. It should work well in the high RPM range, a little bit better than the truck manifold did, which is going to complement the camshaft we're putting in our K5 project, which is what this engine's going into very well. So if you have any more questions on this, hit us up in the comments. Remember to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel. If you have any ideas on future videos, let us know. We'll see you in the next one.